Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shai B'Hashem Rakakodash. Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of your elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, Vocab Malone will not starve for Christianity. He will take the chip. Anyway, I'm going to try to make this short. This is a video that I just put up. There's hardly any notifications went out. Anyway, the title of the video is Vocab Malone says only two camps teach that the MOTB is the C-hip. And this is what prompted me to make the video. Anyway, watching this video. Matter of fact, let me see something. Where is it? Okay, so this is the actual video. Sarnetta surprises with MOTB question plus Deuteronomy 21. Deuteronomy 21 and 10. Vocab Malone, street apologist. So I'm doing my premiere, and lo and behold, Vocab Malone comes on. There are some evangelists. This is what he says. Now, he's basically saying and making the statement. I'm gonna decode this statement. He's saying if the MOTB is a micro C hip, it was Christians that came up with it first. Maybe that's the case. Maybe not. I do remember when I was 12, I read the book of Revelation 5 times, back to back. And when I came across Revelation 13:16, I said that it's going to be something physical that's going to be put in your, your right hand, left hand, whatever, forehead, that it, either tattoo or something. I didn't say it had anything to do with the computers, because that's back when people didn't have, we're talking about the 70s, man, That's when you had the first computers, the prototype of the computer. You had a big room with a computer in it, and it filled up the whole room. So back there, I was like, I wasn't thinking about that, but I knew in the spirit that it was an actual physical thing that's going to be put in your physical hand or your forehead. Now, later 70s, when I 17, 18, whatever, 16, there were certain books that I came across. I can't give you the names of the books. I don't remember those books, but by Christian authors that said it, it's a physical thing, which confirms my belief, and the years go by and there's more information about the chip. Then somebody puts out the actual C-hip or the chip that's about the size of a grain of rice. And I said, well, that's got to be it. Then they speak about the delivery system, which is the needle to put it in your hand or open your skull or whatever. But it was referring to putting it into the hand. And you can't buy or sell. And I knew that you couldn't literally buy or sell unless you have this physical thing in your hand. So anyway, so for him to kind of put the Christians on top, that look, even if it's true, it was us Christians that came up with it. So this is the comment. There are some evangelical dispensationalists who also teach the mark is also the chip. Well, why don't you get on them and tell them they're wrong? It's not a physical thing. I am pretty sure those types were first on adopting this interpretation. What he's saying, this is code for they got it. If it's correct, if it is an actual chip, it was the Christians that broke it down first. Whether it is or not, I see it. Okay. We were introduced to the Bible, the scriptures in slavery. So when you read about the 12 disciples, when you read about Peter, when you read about Yahushua, you got to learn from the slave master, right? So the slave master's not lying when he said there was 12, and he had Peter, you had Paul, the books of Paul, the writings of Paul, the Messiah. But the only thing that they lied about is the color, what they look like. So yes, the white man got it. So it's a big deal. Truth is truth, whoever has it. There's certain Edomites out there that tell the truth. There's certain Edomites out there that admit that we're the Israelites. So he just wanted to get a heads up. Look, if it is the case, then but it was Christians that came up with it. So now, when you watch the video, so you saw this, which he watches all of our videos. You come, let me see, where is this at? Okay, I'll bring it over here. So Sarnetta asked a question about the MOTB. Why did Sarnetta ask that question? Because it's a controversial topic. He heard first from GMS and then ISUPK saying, oh, it's not an actual physical chip. So that's like a splinter in his mind. So he looks at this guy as the expert. Well, let me go to this guy because he can straighten the whole thing out. Because he doesn't believe in GMS. Really doesn't believe in Captain Jazariak or the ISUPK. But he'll believe a so-called white man. That's why he said, we respect you for your opinion and breaking shit down. So he's relaxed. He's setting his mind that, yep, it's not the microchip because Vocab said it. Because he got a slave mentality. And he's a lost soul. So, and by the way, every last one of these Kemetic guys, they're going to get the chip. And they ain't gonna have no problem getting it either. Well, we'll see. But anyway, based upon the topic of the video, he's not going to, when the chip comes, he's going to take it. Because he's not going to say, well, look, if you're a Christian, you can't buy or sell. And I'm not going to say I'm not a Christian. You're going to say you're going to say you're going to say you're not a Christian. You're going to say you're a Muslim. You're going to say you're atheist. You're going to say anything you need to say in order for your ass to eat. And that's the lot of you. Them Kemetic people, in order for them to go get on the train, watch a movie, pay rent, buy a car, go shopping, they're all going to need that chip. And they're going to take it. They're going to, at first they're going to buck up against it, but they're going to take it. And they're going to be condemned. And you're going to take it. And you're going to take it. Yeah, you. Because you want to eat. You ain't gonna miss no meal. You said, fuck that, I ain't missing no goddamn meal. I'll lie and I'll tell them I'm an atheist. Anyway, that's all I had to say. With that, I'm going to say shalom. On to the next one, shalom.